Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we'll be discussing how can we fine tune a large language model and how can we upload this large language model to a Hugging Face space, and we can also see that how can we do the inferencing. Okay, so here I have an account in Hugging Face. Okay, here we can see that I have created a data set. So this is a alpaca data set which has a instruction and which has a output and which has a text field. So text is something like a instruction. I mean, the first it has a like a what need to be done, like below is an instruction that describe a task, write a response that appropriately complete the request, and we have an instruction and we have a response. So this is the same format that in most of the records, or maybe we can say that all the records, and this is actually a temporary data set which I have. We can see that lot of duplicate in this data set, because this is actually the largest set of data set is available in the Hugging Face dataset field. And what I did, I just took like 3 or 4 records from that and just copied it to create this dummy dataset. Okay, so this is the dataset that we are going to use. And one more thing, we can just go to this maybe the settings part. Okay, go to the settings part and go to the access token. Okay, ensure that you have a access token with right permission. Okay. If you don't have that, just create a new token here. Okay, then give a name. We can give that test key, test token. Then just write just change the role as a write and just click on the generate key. So this will create a token for us. Okay, so this token will be used in our coding part. Okay, so let's start our coding. So I have a Google Colab opened. So let me change my runtime. So I'm using the T4 GPU. So this is my paid version, so I have high RAM is available. So let me connect it. Okay. So this is allocating the memory and all those things. We can see that here. Okay, initializing. Okay. Now just click on this. Okay, we can see that sister RAM and we can see the GPU RAM and the disk space. I think the GPU RAM is 15 GB. Now we need to do some kind of installation here. So just click on pip install Hugging Face Hub. Okay. Okay. This is already installed. Says fine. Now maybe I can do the logging part. Can check that Hugging Face Hub. From Hugging Face Hub I can import login. To log in, we can use the same API key that we have created earlier. Okay, so here we have, I can just copy this test token. Let me copy this and paste it here. Okay, so this is my token. Let me execute this. Login is successful. So guys, I will be deleting this token like as soon as I upload this to the YouTube. So you have to create your own tokens. Okay, now what we can do, we can install auto train. Okay, auto train advanced. So using this auto train package, it is very easy to train a large language model. Okay, so I will show you that. Okay, installation is in progress. Okay, it may take a couple of seconds to complete this. in between, like I can show you, I can write few sample code here. So let me show you the how the data set is look like. So for that I can load data set and can set the data set as load data set. I can take this data set. Let me go to my data set, go to my profile. This is the data that we are going to use, right? So let me copy this data set and let me paste it here. Okay. So in between the installation is completed. So what they are saying that we need to restart the runtime. Okay. So let me restart the runtime. Okay. So it is restarting. Restarting is done. Now let me log in again. Click on the login again. So login is successful. Now let me try to do my dataset loading part. Okay. Dataset loading is in progress, and let me dataset. So if we print the dataset, we can see that it has a 120 rows are there. It has instruction, input, output, and the text fields are there. Okay. So now next is a very important command that we are going to run, auto train. We can say that we are going to use auto train and we are going to fine tune the LLM. Here I can mention I'm going to do the training, that is the train. Now I can mention the project name. Okay, I can mention the project name as my test LLM. Now I need to specify the model. So here I am going to use LLAMA2 model, LLAMA2 model. Okay. So actually I want to use this LLAMA2 model, but LLAMA2 model we cannot directly use that because we have to we have to fill up some contract with them and just fill up their some kind of a forms, and we need to agreement their license. Then only like they will give us the permission to download and install the LLAMA 2 models. Okay, but I found like another repository. Okay, so that is called an NOUS, I think. Now research slash, I think let me completely write this. Okay, so now this is the one that I am going to use. Okay, now research LLAMA 2 7-bit chat FP. Okay, this is actually a LLAMA 2 model, a collection of predefined and fine-tuned generated text ranging from 7 billion to 70 million. So this is actually, he has created this one by copying the LLAMA 2 models. Okay, so I'm going to use this repository, this model name. Okay, so I can give the model as this particular thing, and let me mention here. Now I need to mention the data path. So I can say that data path, I think it's data underscore path. Data path, I'm going to specify this particular data path. This is the data set that we are going to use. Okay, now we can use, to reduce the size, we can use the perf, and we can also use downgrade to integer 4. Okay, now next part is we need to set the learning rate. So learning rate we can set as a default one, that is 2e, not default, we can set it like 2e. For this is usually that we are using there for the learning rate. Now we need to set number of epochs, number of training epochs. So here I am mentioning it as 1 to make it very easy. At least like you need to try with like 5 epochs or 20 epochs. So this is actually a parameter that we need to do some kind of a trial and error. So maybe like we can start with the small epochs, maybe start with like 5 epochs and 10 epochs and see like how the learning rate, how the loss is reducing. Okay, based on that, like add like more epochs, like maybe like add 5 by 5 or like by 10 by 10 or something like that, you increase based on this loss. Okay, and here I am just giving like 1. Okay, now I am using the trainer as SFT. Now I am saying that I need to push to hub. After this it has to be pushed to hub. Okay, then my repo ID is, I am going to give my repo ID as Abu Naji maybe slash LLAMA2 Finetune V1 or V2. Okay, so this is my command. Okay, and if you want to execute this, we can just run the cell. Okay, so now I am going to run this auto train. Okay, auto train command is not found. Interesting. Okay, the spelling is wrong. Auto train. Yeah. Now let me execute this. So actually this auto train will take care of everything. If we have the proper data set, okay, what it will do, it will take the data set and it will download the model and okay, something went wrong. Okay, could not find the script content. Okay. Okay, here also some issue. Let me see that. It has a project name is there and model. Model is also there. Now research LLAMA2. I'm checking the spelling. LLAMA2. Okay. Could not find the data set. Okay, now let me see the. Okay, this is wrong actually. Okay, so actually I have. Okay, my mistake. Sorry. Here we need to give the data set path. Okay. Here we need to give Abu Naji slash my data set, that is alpaca underscore micro demo. Now let me run this. Okay, so this will be downloading our model. Okay, model downloading is started. You can see that. Okay, it is downloading 8%. Download still in progress. So you can see that GPU RAM is still not increased. Okay, so once the download completed, maybe GPU RAM may be like around 12 to 13. Okay, so it is 50% is completed. Okay, here we can see that my point here, I mean a computing point, I have only like 17.08 compute units are pending. Okay, since I am using T4 per hour, it is utilizing 2.05 compute unit. Okay. Okay. download is fine. It is 93%. I think this will complete. Okay. Okay, just downloading few more things. So once the model download is completed, it will start the training part. I don't want to pause the video because I want to show this one. Like if anybody has some issues, it will help them to figure out. Okay, now the download part is completed. Now we can see that it says that it's loading the checkpoints. Let me add few cells. Okay, maybe I will pause the video, then I will back once it's done. Okay, otherwise it will be boring. So it is started the training part. Okay, so it is actually creating the trainer. Okay. I want to see that how this works. Okay, so here we can see that loss is 0.867 and we can see that our learning rate is like 0.002 and it is the 0.25 epoch. That is it, 24% is completed. Okay. Okay, now it is learning rate is changed. Okay, and epoch is like 0.5 epochs and the loss is still 0.8677, so it does not learn much from the previous epoch. Okay, now it is 75%. Now the last thing. Okay, now it is done. See, the 100% is completed and we can see that the runtime is 94.7122 and you can see the training loss here. Okay, I have to scroll it a little bit. Okay, sorry. And what it is doing that it is actually trying to push to Hugging Face. Okay, so just wait. Okay, so this will what it will do, it will push the model to the Hugging Face, to the Hugging Face. Okay, so now what we need to do, once that process is done, once the uploading is done, what we need to do, we need to download it and we need to do the inference part, right? So that is what I am going to show you next. How can we download and how can we execute the what we called the inference part. So for that, in another type I have opened a collab. So first let me write the code here. I can do pip install. First we need to install the transformers. I don't know, like if I switch between like two collabs, it may confuse you guys. So maybe like let me wait to complete this. I think it may take some more time. Okay. Anyway, we will continue in this tab. Okay, so first we need to install the transformers. Okay, and we can also install the accelerators. Can run like pip install accelerate command. Okay, once this is done, I will show you one code here. let me open a tab here. You can check that LLAMA2 in Hugging Face. So if you search like this, you can see that Llama 2 is in Hugging Face link. Okay. This is their official Hugging Face document. If you scroll down here, they says how can you do the inference part. So in the inference part, let me copy this code. Let me copy this code directly and let me paste it here. Okay. Now for that, here what we need to do, first we need to change this model name. So we have to give our model name. Okay, so our model is start uploading to the server. See, this is uploading. I think only the percentage is completed. So let me complete the coding part, then we will come here. So what is our new? This is our model name. So let me copy this. And I can paste it here. Okay. So this is my model name. Then I have to include that the same code. Just copy the code. I have included a pipeline. I have created a pipeline for this one. Now we need to give our query here. Okay. So what I am going to give the query part is, I can give something from the data set. I can say that give give 3 tips for staying healthy. Okay. Now let me see this one. This is still in progress. I think I have to split this video into 3. Okay. So what I will do, let me pause this video. Okay. So once this is done, we can continue with the inference part. Okay. So we can see that we have uploaded the model to Hugging Face. Here we can see that it is uploaded. Now let me go to my Hugging Face. So you can see that the model is available. Okay, this is the model that we have pushed to Hugging Face. Okay. Now let me, okay, since I am running it in like another collab notebook, so let me remove this runtime because I don't have like enough memory. So let me remove this. Ensure that once we, okay, one more thing, please keep in mind that, okay, once we deleted this session or deleted the runtime, we will be like losing everything. Okay, so we can see that here they have created a project for us, my test LLM. Okay, and if I remove this session, this also will be deleted because this is in the runtime. Okay, so let me go to runtime, manage session. Let me remove the session to save some points and memory. Now let me connect here. So this is our inference collab. Make it high RAM. Now let me save it. Now connect. Okay. So just execute this commands. Execute this. And let me copy this to another session, so this will be easy. Okay, so the installation is progress. The install accelerator is also going fine. Okay, now it's completed. Now let me run this pipeline. Pipeline is also executing. Okay, here the model is downloading. Configurations are downloading, the model is downloading, lot of downloads are happening, the tokenizers are downloading. Okay, let me check my memory. Okay, memory is fine and my points is reduced to 16. Earlier it was, I believe it was 17 or around something like that, but now it is 16. So this will take some time. I think we can wait. This may be completing maybe in a minute or so. Okay. Okay, still in progress, only 9%. Oops. Okay. I believe this time also I have to pause it. Okay, otherwise it will take more time. Okay, so let me pause it. Okay, we will come back after some time. Back. So the model loading is completed. Now let me execute this cell. Okay, so this may take like around 20 seconds to return the result. See, so this is the result that we are getting, giving 3 tips to stay healthy: eat balanced diet and exercise, and get enough sleep. Okay, so these are the few tips, and we can see that there are some junk values also, some duplicates also they are returning. So this can be reduced by adjusting the result, and also like we can do like we just did for only like one epoch, right? So we can improve the accuracy by increasing the number of epochs. Okay, fine. So that is all about in this video. Okay, so please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.